Hello, chat. Chat, hello. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. Oh man, I gotta log into my Apple Music again. What's up, Let's? What's up, Songbird? What's up, Horizon? Da, da. What's up, Not Voidly? Alan, how you guys doing? Yo, chat. I was having this thought, and I wanted to know if you guys do this or what you guys think about it. Okay, so you have YouTube as a platform, and then you have Apple Podcasts as another platform, and then you have Apple Music. What am I trying to say? You have YouTube videos, music app, podcast app, right? Okay. So hear me out. Currently, I watch YouTube videos on YouTube. I watch podcasts on Apple Podcasts on my phone, and then I listen to music on Apple Music on my phone. Okay. So the problem is none of that is synced in the same area. So if I decide to listen to the podcast on YouTube, because there's the podcast on YouTube, it's not synced, right? So it's desynced. Like let's say like I'm eating and I want to watch the podcast on my computer, not synced compared to listening to it. So what I've been doing recently is I've been using the YouTube Music app to listen to podcasts, and crazy part is it syncs or it plays the video. Like there's an audio and a video portion, like you can click audio or video, right, which is pretty cool. So like I can actually watch the podcast on my phone or listen to it, but it also sync on my computer. So that's one. But then my music app is Apple Music, and if I get YouTube Premium, then it could be all in one. So what am I really trying to say? I was thinking about buying YouTube Premium so that I could have no ads on my computer when I watch YouTube videos, but also have YouTube Music and listen listen and watch podcasts on YouTube. So basically, podcasts, music, videos all on YouTube instead of having YouTube videos on YouTube, music on Apple Music, podcasts on Apple Podcasts. Like the other way I was gonna do this was YouTube videos on YouTube and then podcasts and music on Spotify, but because Spotify has a podcast as well, and I believe it's on the same app. The problem with Apple Music and Apple Podcasts is there's two different apps. But anyways, yeah, long-winded way of saying I think I'm gonna get YouTube Premium because it encompasses all three. Yeah, exactly, Chris. YouTube Music synced up with YouTube saves progress to watch podcasts on your TV, and yeah, exactly, exactly. What's up, clicked? How have you recovered? How are you? Are you recovered? I'm doing better. Better for sure. I'm doing better for sure. My music app on the desktop. Oh, that's another thing. Fucking I'm getting tired of Apple Music because every time I log into Cider on my desktop, it's like hit or miss. Sometimes it logs out and it's too much. So yeah. Like right now it's like not logging into my music, which is why you guys have no music right now. So I'm gonna pull up I don't know if I can pull up the lo-fi one. Um, hmm. It's still the quick VOD stage. We raffle the quick VODs. I don't know when was the last time you were here, but we raffle the quick VODs. Oh, it's trying to get me to log into my Apple Music again, man. I'm not about sync because I'm a TX speed merchant, so any podcast gets finished in one sitting. But I do like YouTube Premium, so background play. Screw background play. No, you're not late, Chowda. We're gonna do them in a second. I only have Apple Music because of the student discount. It's like $6. $5? It's cheap. Cheap. Chop. Yeah, I'm a 2x speed merchant as well, which is kind of scary, right? That like we have to listen to stuff on 2x speed for it to be suitable for us? Or is it just that everything is just so slow? What do you guys think? There we go. There's the music. Is this your first time with the raffle, Chris? There they go. Enter Vod Review. There would be a Twitch raffle. You must enter, have your VOD ready before entering. And then we basically just do it through here. Fuck, I gotta log in, dude. Oh my god. Why does it just log me out of everything? Oh wait. I just have to click the button. Okay. Exclamation mark raffle. You have a VOD. Join up. VOD requirements. No slurs, no DMCA music, good audio, good resolution, unlisted to YouTube. And we basically just go through the VOD and we look at pistol rounds, a few gun rounds, go to the next half, rinse, repeat, just so we can get through as many people as possible. Oh, and for my YouTube chatters, we have to do this on Twitch, because if I did on YouTube, I would have to have 2 separate giveaways. So YouTube chatters come over to Twitch, and I also need to disable YouTube chat right now. So I am sorry, YouTube chatters have been silenced. Silence. Right, let me set up. No rules, right? I just explained the rules. Let's finish my Vod Rex. Oh, only 1 VOD a day, correct. No reason for me to review multiple VODs of the same person. It's not like a lottery, you don't win more money. $720 is fine, yeah. $720 is fine. I can actually look at the screen. 1080 would be ideal, but 720 is fine. It's acceptable. Yeah, we need multiple raffles, yeah. I tried, but my game just lags too much. Recording. Yeah, that's like unfortunate limitation. Minutes of ads. Usage has ads. Where's Clicked? Clicked was here earlier. He said hello in all caps, except he missed an L and entered 2 O's. So I was like, not actually hello. Streaming is fine too. Honestly, for my personal clients, like my one-on-one students, I normally recommend them to stream if they don't already have a system of recording their games. Just streaming the YouTube unlisted, you can just like create a playlist and just add your streams there, and then I have like the archive there. And if you stream, what do you call? You don't have to take up your hard drive space, and you don't have to upload separately. Streaming is kind of like a hack there. Get picked, can I be the second one reviewed? There's a game I wanted to look at, but it's uploading. I will allow it this time only. This time only, just because you're a subscriber for 2 months. Bitrate is ass. You know, that's fair. The bitrate is like capped. I think YouTube bitrate you can do higher though, because Twitch caps it at 6K. You can do YouTube bitrate that's pretty high. So you can get away with YouTube. Twitch is capped at 6. YouTube goes pretty high. What's weird though with my YouTube streams? Oh, it's because I'm using Restream probably, huh? I'm gonna say my thing gets restreamed to YouTube, and my VODs are like not 60 FPS, but that's probably because of Restream. Now that I think about it. Let's see, YouTube stream bitrate. $40. Wow, allows 40. So I mean, come on. That's a lot, dude. That's like what, 40K? Over a little bit, right? Because it's like 1024 or something. Definitely high. YouTube goes high, bro. YouTube goes high. Okay, let's go ahead and roll this thing. Collector's gonna miss out on this one. 3, 2, 1. Nimble Jack. Wow. It's good that you mentioned it before I rolled it, Nimble. It's good that you mentioned it before I rolled it. Okay, so Nimble actually won the second one. So we're gonna go ahead and re-roll this one. Gainer God, let's go. Gainer God. Where the fuck's my music, bro? Thank you. Alright, Gainer. What about 240p? We're not doing no 240p, bro. Also, where the fuck are your chat messages? Oh, there we go. I thought you just said what about 240p just now. You have a VOD for me, Gainer? Alright, cool. What rank is this? I can up the icon. I forget, Gainer. I think you're like Diamond 1 or something. Or that doesn't sound right. Plat 2? What rank are we? Senate 1. God damn it. And I need Epic Pen. What the fuck? Misspelled Epic Pen. And it searched it on. Okay, can we talk about why Microsoft's native search is Bing? Do you see that? Like, why does it search on Google for Bing? Can I change that? This going. Look at pistol. You're playing towards B as Omen. Probably should be playing towards A for the A line, one way, and then flash. Hopefully we go and do that. W reposition.
Yo, hello.
Yay! It's a dope high viewer.
Oh, beach racist.
Peace out, shout out.
Smoking one way.
One way, flash. No flash. And we have the space. Get the orb. All right, you have to stay on the A line because no one else is staying on the A line. Unlucky. Rotating is fine too. Normally I like to stay on the A line, but rotating is good too. Normally I tell people to fast rotate on all other maps because you don't want to kind of be fighting a lurker. But on this A line bullshit, on Sunset, it's kind of important you stay on the A line. So I might instead of like leaving like this, might be better for you to try to push through. If you're already on the A line. But that's just personal preference. I think rotating is completely fine. And then you can adapt later in the half too. Go team go. Really good half. You smoked B main. I wanted to talk about another smoke really quickly because always good to have a secondary smoke. So you do the main smoke completely fine here. But if you do have a secondary smoke, you could do this one here. I quite like this one. Puts a lot of pressure on the planner. They probably won't plant safe. And it allows your teammate to mark it and backside to kind of go back and forth. So different smoke to consider. If you have two, you could probably go away with both. If you only have one, the main smoke is pretty good. But thought I'd mention it. Let's go ahead and take a look at gun round. So A line again. Round 2 is probably gonna be over. Okay, cool. Sorry, still coughing. Alright, bonus. We only have a ghost. Ooh, actually make a cool play here with the mid aggro. I don't know if you've seen this one with Omen, but if you want to aggress mid, instead of smoking off rip, what I've seen is Omen starts the round by TPing here. Boop, TP, and then they pull out flash, and then they get ready to flash and peek. Instead of doing the smoke and running down. So that might be a cool way to do it too. Alright, let's go ahead and look at gun round though. I don't want an actual gun round. Alright, gun round, gun round, gun round. Okay, so we're not doing the one way. Bad. Oh, we're pushing up. I kind of see why you would do this. Oh my god, we're knife out? Holy shit. Probably bait your Raze a little bit. But pushing up's fine. Maybe you do it off the boombot though. Maybe you like wait for the boombot to like ping. I don't know. The blind is like too early for us to capitalize, right? Like you're flashing, but no one can swing with it. So it's like way too early of a flash. Cool. Now what are we playing ranked together right now? Christian with the ranked play. I gotta do raffles today, man. And yeah, it looks like we don't flank too often. Let's see. Do we do the same two smokes? There's the main smoke. You do the smoke on the trip. It'd be nice because you have 2 smokes.
Backside में smoke कर रहा हूँ.
Okay, you smoke stairs. Stairs smoke's good too. That's definitely fine.
ठीक है. Take सकते.
Nice. Okay. So something that you might want to consider too, because we aren't really going flanking for the A line, and the enemy team isn't actually fighting for the A line. Something you could consider doing is playing market, starting the round by closing the door, or you just start the round on top of the market box, and then one way for your teammate. That way, if they go B, you're already in position to kill them, and you're basically assisting both bomb sites. If they go A while you're up here, you can just throw the one way here. So a lot of the times, your smokes player will actually be towards market, because you can still one way both A lines, the aggro one and the lane one from market. So something to consider too. And then that way, if they go B, you can kind of be a little bit there to fight. And Omen especially is really good up here. So still got one more gun rounds. Hopefully they have money. Do we ever hold tab? 'Cause I want to see their money. That's why it should be market. No, not necessarily. It's either you fight for the A line or you play market. But since they're not really coming A, you could consider playing market. We did not click tab a single time in the pre-round to look at their ult orbs or their money. It's not a good sign. I believe they're on Eco though, so let me just skip through this. 2x a little bit.
I think they might rotate. Smoke
Yeah, they're on Eco here. It's good flash. Yeah, it's good awareness on the flash. Okay. Let's go one gun round, then we'll go to attack. Did we open tab? We did open tab. Okay, so they actually have money here. One off Clovel. I have 2 ults right now.
किसको चाहिए Raze?
Well, we have to buy him a Whopperator. Wop. We smoke off elbow, which I kind of don't like because your Jett is fighting right now. You should know that your Jett's fighting. So that means that when you smoke, you can't actually help this guy. It's just, this is a smoke purely for yourself. Instead, you should have probably flashed. Or maybe you break the door and then you flash. But you need to be a threat so that they all don't look at your Jett, you know? This was a bad crossfire. It's like you basically just smoked off the crossfire. Shout out your Jett though, you got 2 kills. Looks like we don't really understand how we should fight for the A line if we're not doing the flash early. And then now we do this floor smoke again instead of the one way. I mean, I kind of get it, I kind of don't. Ooh, really nice shot. Nice. Reload. So far our smoke usage could be better, that's for sure. Could be better, that is for sure. But we do win the round off with some nice shots with the Jett. And yeah, so far it's a stomp. Let's go ahead and look at T side. Looks like we had a 9-3 or something. Yep. Let's go back. Spoilers, there's a 2v2 in the post.
AP sound.
Don't know how to play the A line? Yeah. Hopefully we can figure it out here. Okay, so it looks like we're defaulting. When you're defaulting, you don't really know what to do. It's good to just invest a smoke somewhere at the start of the round. So you can see here you have 2 players towards B, 1 player mid. You're also towards mid, so I guess 2 players mid and then 1 towards A. So that's a default. We're spread out. Just throw a smoke somewhere. You can smoke. Top mid's going to be your most standard one. You might also want to smoke elbow just to make some pressure. You can even consider smoking market or like one of the sides in mid. But top mid smoke's the most standard here. So the default thing, just throw a smoke somewhere.
AP sound.
Might as well.
Cypher AP. हाँ cypher AP. चल B चलते ब्रीच आजा. ब्रीच B पे आजा. स्पाइक है.
Bless you, thank you. So it looks like he made the call to go to B, but your breach stayed A. I mean, it's kind of a tough call because he's already lurked up A completely. But no, we haven't used a single smoke yet, which I'm not liking. I want to see a smoke, man. Yeah, smoke. Good. So we're very reactive with our smokes. It kind of almost looks like we haven't played controller before.
Oh shit, 55 Raze.
One elbow.
Oh, this flash is gonna be terrible. Oh, okay. So look, you're how do I explain this? You're thinking about your util 2 textbook. You're like, oh, I smoked cat. Let me get ready to flash. But like, what like no one is ready to fight with this flash, right? Like look at your mini map, right? Look at your mini map. He's here. You have 2 players behind you. This flash is used to set your teammates up. So you need a player already in elbow. You see this X? You need someone all the way here, or you need someone like scaling here. Trying to make another X here, right? But you literally have no one in front of you. So there's no reason for you to flash sight here. You need to be worrying about the next piece of space. So if anything, if you did want to flash, you would be flashing elbow, like towards your right here. And I'm not saying that because of hindsight, because we died from elbow. I'm saying that because that's the next area we need to take before we enter the site. So yeah, I guess I understand why you use the flash in the first place. The flash is used to set up your teammates. If your teammates aren't there, there's no reason to flash, right? You kind of did this on defense that one round too, when you flash from here to here and you kind of ran it down. You need to time your flash better. It needs to actually like flash into a peak, you know? Someone needs to be swinging. So yeah, just I guess lack of understanding on our job or what we're trying to accomplish there. Let's skip to bonus. We won both pistols. No, we lost pistol. It's okay. We lost this pistol. Let's go gun round. Yeah, so far I'm not impressed with the Omen though. You might be better off playing Clove. Just so until you get down the smoke part. Clove is definitely a little bit easier. So we're doing the correct smoke here. Okay, we changed it. I don't know why we did that. So you had it right the first time. You want to cover this corner here. Cover the corner. Oh, that is ideal. Technically on Omen, you can do it a little bit deeper like you're doing here. So you can do the Omen blind across. But personally, I find that you just get a little bit more value when you do the corner smoke and then you just blind the smoke anyways. But I understand why you would do the smoke you did, but it just, you see? Yep, exactly. You see? You could still do that blind that you just did, but it's not about the player that's sitting in the corner. It's about the guy that sits in the smoke and swings out. That's why you do this corner smoke. Because you got to remember, your flash only lasts for that one time that it doesn't completely get rid of that play. It can just walk out after, and that's exactly what happened here. And this guy's actually about to kill 3. Yep, that's on us. We actually lost us the round. We had sight. It was a 4v4. But because you decided to switch your smoke, we lost the round. The only way that works, the play that you're trying to do, if you want to do this smoke here, and this smoke here, and then flash, you need a player that scales left side. Like, notice how your teammates went like this, and that's not their fault. You didn't call them to go left. Right, in this case, right. Let's go here to go right. Most people like to go like this. If you want to do this play here, you need them to go like this so that they can actually hold the smoke on the swing through. That's the only time that this smoke with this flash is better, because also, then they can actually kill the player that's in the corner that's blinded, right? But if they are going on the left side and you blind this guy, it doesn't even matter. He just hides and he doesn't die. So that's why this smoke just generally works better. You get rid of that play completely. Yeah, definitely not too impressed with the Omen so far. It's let's go ahead and skip to one more gun round. It's definitely fixable. It's all fixable stuff. Which is good. I would say it's all pretty basic stuff with controllers, so no concern or worry yet. Okay, so that's good that we held the flash a little bit. What I don't like is that you didn't have the awareness on your timing to smoke spawn before you do the flash. So you're flashing, it gets that spawn lane too, but ideally you smoke spawn first so that they can take advantage of the blind on the guy that's back here, because this is a difficult guy to fight. This guy. But yeah. Oh look where he died. Where did he die from? CT. I can't tell if he's on the box though, so I don't know if the smoke would have made a difference. This is a gainer god. Oh, Phoenix Flash. Oh. Okay, it's all good. Let's talk about routing. So after you did the flash, you did the smoke. Technically, you could go back around. So let's see, you're here. You flash. You have smoke. The other way you could route this is you go this way. You go, you go back this way, and then you can play for the flood. Exactly what happened. But instead what we did here is we went here, then we TP'd here, and then we ended up fighting this anyways. So you notice how we ended up in the same position, fighting the same guy, but you can just save a TP and also be a little bit safer if you're here instead of here. The other thing that you want to mention too is if you did want to go elbow and you wanted to TP, you're probably TPing here, front spawn, or TPing on top of Jen to fight these guys here, CT. Because that's what the point of going elbow is for. You're contesting CT, not lane. Smoke, then flash. Yeah, ideally. Sound way better? That's good. That's good. Smoke, flash, and then you probably route back to left. But I mean, realistically, this wasn't like an issue. It's just something to consider for future games. Just got one more gun around and then we'll move on. Smoked up mid is fine. You define flood. Basically, defenders will rotate in, and they might have a site player say here. So let's put the Phoenix as the rotator, and let's put this other Phoenix as the rotator. These rotators will flood into the site. Just think about it like a dam breaking, and they're running through the smokes to help this guy. That's kind of what I mean. It basically just means rotators running in. So looks like we're doing a mid B split. This is fine. Good smoke, good flash. Okay, wait, we didn't coordinate this, or are they just not going? Oh yeah, no, you didn't call your smoke. Okay, so here's the problem. You're throwing the smoke and you're waiting for this play when there's a smoke here. Unless you want them to go through the smoke, you have to call that, you know? But realistically, you should just wait the smoke out, then throw your smoke and then do the flash. Okay, so the best way that I can explain what's going on, Gainer, is you have these plays in your head, right? So you probably looked at some VODs, or you have a general idea of what you want to do, but you aren't. It's not lining up with what's happening in the game. So you're missing out on the variables, right? You're missing out on, oh, there's a smoke here. Oh, my teammate's not ready. Or like when you're ready for this A flash. Oh, my teammate's not up elbow yet. Right? You need to actually be more aware of what the enemy team is doing, what your teammates are doing before you just default into your play. Because like now your smoke is wasted. Now you're telegraphed everything and you're just delayed by the smoke anyways. Like this is really bad. Because now by the time you go for this flash, your smoke's gonna have a few seconds on it.
3, 2, 1, flash out.
Yep, boom, flash. Your smoke's gonna fade in 3, 2, 1. Almost. Well, it's almost gone.
Nice.
Yep, and there it fades. You see that? Completely wasted smoke. You still get the kill, but now we're gonna have to re-smoke that, or we have to smoke spawn. We have this weird pause and execute. I don't know why we're smoking B main, but
One main.
you probably want to smoke CT there or spawn, but so you're aware of the B main guy. It's a weird round though. We're taking their spawn.
Backside. Breach flash cut.
That's a good ult. That's a good ult. Gonna be front pillar, and there's gonna be a market player. Raze is market right now. Yeah.
Watch my left.
Oh yeah, the Discord link is invalid because we are out of server boost. We need 14 server boosts to get the link back, which looks like we actually got that last night. We actually got 20 boosts now, so I can re-enable it. Give me 1 second. We were at 12 server boosts last night until I made the announcement. I gotta verify my authenticator code. 1 segundo. Okay. The link should work now. It might take a while for it to update in the system, but I just enabled it. Why don't you just put out the invite link? What do you mean? Do you think it's better to submit VODs for wins or losses? Doesn't matter, as long as they're close games. Problem with awareness? I think it's a problem with awareness. It's either a problem with awareness or you just don't know, you don't have flexible thinking. It's one of the two. Either lack of awareness so that you don't know the variables in the first place, or you see the variables but you're just not flexibly thinking how those variables are affecting your plays. But yeah, overall I would say The main thing probably is to be more aware and intentional with your util, because right now it's kind of being wasted. Like there's a lot of weird gaps in our decision making that doesn't make sense. Like we're smoking market when their smoke is up. We're trying to blind for A site when our teammates aren't really on A site yet. We are doing the smoke here when we don't really understand this flash play. Stuff like that. 13-8, let's ideally. Okay, let's do another raffle. Oh wait, no, Nimble. You have your VOD? Doesn't Discord need boost for server custom links? Yes. We got level 3 last night again, so that's why we got the custom link. What's up, Nav? How long are you doing VODs today? Until 12:30, 90 minutes. Okay, Raze split. What rank is this? We'll do the third raffle after this one chat, so we'll redo this one after. You want tips on split defense? Oh, easy, bro. I actually got you easy. I should probably boot up Valorant for this, but we'll just talk through it. Actually, I might be able to help you better if I have Valorant open, so let's go ahead and do that. My Raze split is really good, I think. I've looked at so many Raze split VODs. Zekin, Jing, Sinatra. Who else? Fucking Jonah 6, back when he was playing Raze. How do I enter a raffle? It'll just be through chat after this one. New emote, who this? You got the did you unlock that through the channel points? I actually forget how that works. Yeah, you post you join the raffle, and then when you win it, you post the VOD in chat, yeah. Just hold on. Let me get through this. Let me log into the game, get onto split. Raze blase, Raze blase, Raze blase, Rizzy. My brain is short circuiting. It's gonna be in chat, Tomps, after this one. Benchmark grinding stream 1. I actually reached out to Low Gravity to get some assistance on playing the benchmark, so I'm actually gonna take benchmark seriously. I probably won't ever stream it though. Alright, let's see. Actually, I'll just keep my game in windowed, and then I will go like this. Yeah, there's no agent specific Vod reviews that I deny or whatever. I used to, but what's up, Underlayer? What rank is this? Nimble? Mini TS? Yeah, or angle shot? Bro, dude. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. D2. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. We're playing towards A, which is good. Typically, when you play Raze, you typically will... what I've seen is you either play A Rafters, A Ramp, or B Heaven. I'll quickly go through this. So the playbook here is if you're playing Rafters, you jiggle here. You could have nade out. If they rush A, you nade here. It stalls long enough, and then you fight the guy that's running out. You could also nade deep like this if they dash up ramp, so to separate their team, and then you can fight this guy. Or if you want, you could just save your nade for when they dash up, and then you can nade here, and then you take the ramp fight. If you're playing ramp, typically you're playing this. They sky flash, you dodge it, you kill this guy, and then you nade after if you want. If you nade deep, run through it gets towards main choke like this. So it also is like a reverse nade that lands in main. And then if they aren't here, you just jump spot, see nothing, rotate ropes. If your teammates has mid delay like sage wall or mid smoke, it'll give you enough time to rotate ropes and they can fight. If you don't have the delay, like there's no smoke and there's no sage wall, and you spotted A ramp, see nothing, you're gonna rotate spawn, you go B heaven. Ideally, you can make it here in time before they get up, so they can throw this nade and then you're gonna fight. Otherwise, if you still can't make it, you're gonna go spawn here, and then you're gonna try to play for the B split from here. If they're coming out B main, you can nade like this. And you can fight like that. That's pretty much defense playbook 101 if you're playing towards A. Playing towards B heaven, what I like to do is start the round here, spam here. You can see this little intersection on the box. You can spam through here and back up. And then if you want to go for a refight after that, you can nade on top of this. It lands a sewer side, and then that kind of pushes these players on the left back, and then you can kind of swing into the right. If you want to fight a little bit deeper, they skydog here. You can nade off this wall. This nade bounces into the corner. Boop. Gets them off the skydog. If you run through a little bit more, you can get it fully into the corner. But the main point is that it's just clearing the skydog and breaking it. You kind of fight this. If you have a smoke here and it's fading and you want to fight the guy that's potentially close to you and nade a little bit closer, don't run through it. It's going to land somewhere in here. Or you can nade it directly into this cubby and fight here. After you get pushed back here, if you have a smoke here, you just want to play back here. The smoke's up. You can hold it. And you fight. If they have a flash agent, you can just jiggle like this, or you can play a little bit more tucked here. Doesn't really matter. You take your fight here, and then at this point, you can play for your nade in mail, and then you can fight up here. So you can combo this nade like this, boop, nade, satchel. If they push you, boom, they're dead. Otherwise, you can play the Sinatra playbook, where he just pretty much spends the entire round jump spotting here. If they go B heaven, he's going to nade and swing, and take the fight like that, and then you can just rotate A. What Sinatra likes to do is he plays B heaven, and he'll rotate A. He'll almost always rotate A heaven and then take the fight there. Yeah, there you go. Here's a cool angle. You can play pixel. This is called pixel. You play here off angle. They can't really see you. They don't clear you. Just have to be worried about the B main walkout. Another angle I would really like to play here is on this box. You crouch a little bit out here until you can see this, and then you can see them as they come out. I like to play it fully crouched because I almost always commit to the spray. You don't normally always get the kill, but after that you can drop, throw a nade, and then I like to play a little bit closer here. Hopefully your teammate is watching B main and they can play here. They drop hell, you kill them. Otherwise you can back up and watch for the rafters swing here. But playing here is really awkward for attackers to kill you. Really good. Okay. Split defense 101. Let's actually take a look at the VOD. Go back on YouTube stream if you need to go back and actually take notes on that. But that's pretty much split defense playbook 101. Everything that you need to know right there, aside from retake. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're playing a ramp, which is fine. They don't have skies, so here we just talked about it, right? When you rotate off, you should jump peek because you can see the whole angle. So rotating is good, but you do want to jump peek before you rotate. You are making noise as well. Look, because we didn't jump peek on the rotate, there's a Reyna there. So now our rotate is wasted. And now we're in mid when they actually are A, and now we're probably going to rotate back, which is going to be annoying. So because you didn't jump peek there, you lost your position, which is not ideal. Oh, and we died. So we literally, this whole round went to shit because we simply did not jump peek before you rotated. This is a good rule of thumb anyway for anyone listening or watching. If you are going to do a fast rotate, you need proof of life. What I mean by that is we actually saw 0 players on the minimap before we rotated. We just decided, oh, don't hear any noise on A, let me rotate. But we didn't see any players B main, we didn't see any players mid, and we didn't see any players A. So you kind of just rotated off of your instinctual timing, but you need to rotate off of proof of life. So if your teammates did see 5 people B main, then you can rotate. But if you don't see anyone mid, A or B, what are we rotating for, right? Which is why you want to get info. And if you jump spot and still see no one, then maybe you can rotate mid because you have no player spotting mid. But we need to get proof of life before you rotated. Okay, let's go to round 3.
I have the arcade one.
Little bonus round. Play a ramp again. Alright, jiggle, see nothing. Skydog sees nothing. Rotating mid is fine here. Okay, so we actually didn't make it into ropes. So if you are going to rotate, you're going to go B heaven like we talked about because this is where they're going to go. Rarely do people actually drop into ropes in A split. So holding ropes itself is not very valuable unless you're going to go into ropes and shoot them in the back. Which is what you're going to try to do here. It's just a little bit late. So our rotates are just slow. And yeah, it's just slow. You should be here with your breach. Pistol rotate was too quick and that rotate was just too slow. So we're playing ropes here, which is fine. Rotate A. Help your breach. Okay, that was probably the laziest peek I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and take a look at that again. Yep, so no pause peek here. I call these pause peeks. So basically when you get up to an angle, like let's say I'm rotating in, I like to pause before a peek, so I'm like more ready. But what you did here, you rotated up, and then you went like this, and you just ran into the angle. You gotta make sure you move it. You have like intention on your peek. But you still have nade here, so I'll teach you. Rotate up, jump, throw a nade like this, it bounces off, and then you can swing. So every time you rotate from mid to A and they're up A ramp, just do this. Wait for it to detonate, and then you can swing. Feels way better than what we did here. Way better. Way better, way better. Okay. Have we actually thrown a nade yet? All right, got around. Yeah, my Raze bootcamp stuff's on the Discord. Oh yeah, Raze players in the chat. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna go in my Discord, exclamation mark Discord. You're gonna go into the playbooks channel. You're gonna go to Raze playbooks. That's pinned. You're gonna click on this. You're gonna download the PDF. You're gonna open the PDF. You're gonna have all the playbooks that are fucking 2 years old. You're gonna click on split because split hasn't changed at all. You're gonna go here and look at it. And then you're gonna watch the video that goes with it, which is this link here. And you're gonna click on split, which is here. And I'll break down split. So any Raze players, I have all the Raze playbooks down that are outdated as fuck, but split has not changed. So I have all this entire, let's see, we have Raze Haven, we have Raze Ascent, Lotus, Split, Bind, Breeze, and Sunset. Sunset's outdated. Breeze is not here in the pool. Lotus is not in the pool, but it's 2 years old, I think, almost at this point. But you're going to go through this stuff. You're going to use the PDF that's in here, and you're going to review your Raze.
Noise on B.
The pie aim routine in the server too? I don't know. It might be. This one here? I think I have a command on this, though. I think I have a Discord command.
I can flash this Raze.
Yeah, let's actually look at attack, because we already went through a whole defense. But you said you wanted defense splits. Defense tips specifically, I guess. So I should say on defense. Let's not go to attack. Let's look at one more round, and then we'll go to another raffle. Since we're not doing attack half, we can look at it more defense rounds. So let's see, we're playing ropes instead of B heaven. I mean, if you're playing solo ropes, it's fine. Normally I like to play B heaven if I'm solo mid though, because I feel like I have a little bit more space. I don't have a Phoenix playbook now. Peeking out mid like this is fine. I like that you do deady peeks. You actually see the pauses on your peeks. That was good. You did everything right until the very end, right? Deady peek here, deady peek, and then you shift peek to the left box. So just make sure you're continuing to be thorough on your peeks here. What I mean by that is when you're kind of coming out, you peeked here, but then you shift peek this. You gotta keep going. Peek, peek, peek. And then you would have killed this guy probably. Boombot.
I can flash this Raze.
Okay, I don't know if you did this always, but just make sure you jump there util. It's a good habit to get into instead of just jiggling it.
Okay, I'm gonna run across.
3-3.
Kobe. You rotated off for some reason. It's okay. Our A line's up because your brim's just sitting in a corner.
Stand.
I think if you wanted to rotate, I probably would have went B heaven or something.
One D main, one D heaven.
The problem with our positioning so far is you're not really playing to trade your teammates or being in tradable spots. Like, notice how when your breach crossed mid here, where was he? Here? He's in B heaven, so you have a crossfire. That's good, but you could also just walked with him. Then now you guys are next to each other. And then when you rotate off of A, ideally you would have played in a way that's with the brimstone, but you're spotting A info alone. But just look at the minimap, right? Like, we're alone here, he's alone here, he's alone here. Like, not ideal, at least. It's not ideal. I mean, it's going to happen throughout the game where you can't be with your teammate. But when you rotate back mid here, going ropes isn't bad, but just know, like, you could have just been B heaven, so you can go for these fights. Because you gave up rope space for a reason. It's kind of hard to make a play here.
Main, one D.
Filling in gaps is tough. You don't want to, like, fill in gaps too much.
Last player standing.
Oh, wow, he goes
Hi,
rafters.
judges.
Let's look at this round here. Kobe. Oh, we're going for a deep nade. Oh, we have Bucky. Oh, shit. What are we doing? Oh, my God. Did we breach ult? Is that what it was? Oh, so yeah, we're going for a breach ult play. Yeah, you're doing it in the wrong spot. Okay, so if you want to go fast, you do it from here. You take advantage of the breach ult like this. So you're like right with your teammate. If you're ready for C, you can do the satchel like this. Closer to the floor. But I suck, so I don't do it like that. So I like to do it like here.
I'll dog B.
This is the Keck W, Chris. No, he should not have landed in the breach ult. The breach ult, if he does it off barrier, look. The breach ult it starts a little bit ahead of him, so he won't ever land in it.
I ulted 4.
Yeah, we fucked up that play. We fucked up that play. Nimble, have you ever played Raze before? You need to look at my Raze bootcamp stuff. Because your playbook's not fleshed out. Get on. My boombot, 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 boombot. Yeah. Alright, get your rifle. Yeah. Alright, rotate B. Okay, we're not rotating B. Holy shit, this is boring. Notice how like no one's gathering info, right? Like the turret has the B lane, which is cool. We're not picking mid for info. This guy's lane contact, and then we have like no info A. This is like what low elo defense looks like. No one has space or info. Yep. And then if we did rotate, so this is the main problem with mid control here, okay? Main problem with mid control when you play ropes. This is the #1 problem that you guys run into. You sit here and then you get fucking smoked off and then you're split from your teammates so you can't help this guy. This is the #1 problem with you guys playing mid, which is why the majority of players that play mid and low elo is just better to play B heaven. After you get this first kill here, get his gun, rotate off and just give ropes. Just give ropes and then go double up B heaven. Because then you don't get smoked off. But if you did want to play ropes, it's fine. You can still play ropes. You just need a player to smoke mid to counter their rope smoke. So if they smoke ropes, this mid smoke needs to happen immediately. Which would then mean that when this guy gets to contact, there's a smoke here, there's a smoke here, you can swing through and try to help him. But because we don't have that mid smoke in this elo, you're not going to be able to play ropes with your teammate. Because now they have the smoke, but we don't have the smoke. So you're getting isolated and they're not getting isolated, so he dies. That makes sense? In other words, if you can't get your teammate to coordinate the smoke better, you need to move to B heaven. You don't have to perma play ropes. Like it's okay if your ropes gap is open. Also, as a side note, I need to figure out this Viper orb for mid that I saw Xander do. So I'm gonna figure this out for myself. So Xander likes to do the rope smoke like this. Can't actually see. Actually see the lines. I wonder what he lines up with. You can't see. He's going like this. Fun. So his lineup is like this. How does he know to do this? You see, this is the perfect orb. Perfect mid orb. No gaps, no nothing. I need to figure out that lineup when the barrier is up. I don't know how he lines that up. I can't see the bottom line here. Maybe in the middle of this. Down here. Close. It's close enough. Middle of this down here. Okay. I got the Xander orb. I can play Viper split now if I want to. I'm sorry. But yeah, we don't get to trade. I mean, this is just gonna be a common theme in your rank, Nimble, where people are just playing ones. So let's actually go look at the freeze frame right before this kill happened. 1, 1. These guys are doubled up, and then this guy's in spawn. So ideally, what would have happened is if you did want to stay ropes, this guy would already be here. And then they would be double B heaven, and you're playing ropes alone, and these guys are doubled together. Feel me? But yeah, it's just you already got a kill here. You probably do want to reposition. Like you got your first judge kill, but you decided to stay in ropes for some reason. Repositioning 101. You get a kill, you rotate.
I have ult, bitch. You have an ult?
See what happens here though. Ooh, sky ult's nice here. Kill this mid guy. Nice, good job. I like that you don't overcomplicate the kill and you just commit to the spray. That's good. Good job. We practice our spray control. Use your ult here. Come on, let's go. Nice. Single ult satchel. Oh, fuck. We should have just shot the rocket there, but it's all good. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, good. Actually, I could tell. We played a little bit of Raze because you went for the single ult satchel. That's good. That's good. It's really good. Ideally, we clear hell, I guess, in hindsight. But I honestly was not expecting him hell. He just let us live. He should have killed us when we were blind. Damn, that's lucky. That is lucky. I'm assuming you play pretty low sense, but when you rocket, you want to look like a maniac, okay? This is what, I don't know if you've ever seen Zach in rocket, but this is what you want to look like. You just fucking look everywhere, dude. He's gotta hit the flick rockets, you know? Broad cosplay with rocket in hand. That's facts. Have you seen Zekken though? He's just insane with these rockets. Jet dash and flick the clear, exactly. It's like you're basically what you're doing with your rocketing is you're making space for the team, but you actually didn't clear this, which is kind of bad, right? Like you need to, like any space that you walk past, you need to make sure it's fully clear. If they're there, you just fucking shoot them. You know. Looking around with the rocket like that feels so much better anyways. Yeah, you're dialed in. Just know your Adderall button is your rocket. Adderall, activate. There you go. Play ranked? Yeah, 12:30. Alright, let's get next VOD, next VOD. Exclamation raffle to join, and here's the VOD requirements. You have a lot of homework for the Raze stuff. The Raze bootcamp stuff posted from a year ago. Wonderful follow-up VOD. Good. Good. Looks like Shadow and Click, they're gonna miss this one again too. All good. You guys ready? I'll give it another like 30 seconds and then we'll roll it. Chat, this song is fire. Every time it comes on, Ghost Town. Okay, we actually gotta remember that. How do I like a song on here? No idea, chat. There you go. Alright. How many VODs do you do? I just go until 12:30 hits. So we got another 36 minutes. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Loots, let's go. He called it. He said, nah, I already won. Boom. Boom. Oh shit, Pearl Jett. What rank is this? The other coaching is really crazy when Ghost Town comes on. Immortal 1. Wait, were you the Cypher that never played Cypher before on Haven? Oh, we actually get to see a duelist game? Have you? Okay, so before I start, have you actually seen the Governor video on how to play Jett Pearl? Have you seen this? Okay, so just watch this video. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Jett Pearl. But we'll take a look at the bot anyways. That's the best resource I can give you. Damn, the quality on this is fucking... What's your bitrate? My governor's still insane. He just moved regions.
I know. I feel like his reaction when he picked was not, you know, he seemed like he didn't want to play.
Oh, we have an AFK. Assuming he comes back, but. Ooh, that's our entry? Ugh. Yeah, you gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video. That was nasty. Are we just remaking? Do you think you're remaking? Like, what? We didn't even use a smoke there. Okay, we just don't know how to. What the fuck is this entry? Are you trying to land on the box? What's the point of this? 'Cause if there's a player backhaul, you just die, right? If there's a player backhaul, we just die. Okay. If you want to do an updraft entry, you have to see the governor video. But basically, what you do is you go here. This is the updraft dash. But realistically, you should just smoke dash on the floor here. Like I said, the governor video will help. But we just had no awareness of backhaul there, which is scary.
What the?
Kill. So 2v3 here. What do we do?
What the?
I'm looking for my combo button. I gotta be harsh on Let's. He's immortal.
Behind.
That's
Last
fine.
one behind.
You think I'm gonna go easy on an immortal player that doesn't know their entries? Let's be real now.
That sucks.
Can I go
Let's see.
I will. Come with. I will give you guys info.
Going heavy at me is fine. Kimberly at mid. Follow dog. Let's see.
Right,
Dash
right,
out with the
close,
dog.
right, close, don't look.
Okay, so we're not following Skydog properly. Alright, so look. When your Skydog is here, you need to be ready to go with this thing. Ideally, activate dash and you're right behind it. So that as soon as it gets contact, you can dash out and make space. So if this guy's close here, you can dash out default to put pressure on him. Or you try to, I guess, kill the guy with the Skydog that gets stunned. Or we're just not close enough with the dog. Like he dashes, or he jumps right here. Ideally, we dash, I think. We dash like here.
Right, close, don't look.
Can you heal? Go back. Nice, so you have spike.
You gonna try to kill him? I would have dashed there because I'm not gonna try to face check a guy playing close. Like if I know he's playing close and I face check him, I'm just gonna get one tap by a judge. I dash there for sure. So here, let's see. Guess we're not aware enough of the cipher. So we saw 2 art. So making the play to go dugout was the right play, I would say. Yeah, I guess we're just unaware of the cipher. We probably makes sense that the cipher wouldn't be here as well because we just killed Omen playing close and there's 2 art. So is what it is.
Oh my god.
Maybe gun out at least. Yeah, taking secret would have been good there. Hindsight the trip got a little bit too much value. I don't care about this eco. Yeah, updraft would be fine too, but he was making the read that cipher would have been B because they just killed Omen. But cross is fine. Okay, this updraft is also fine, I think. Okay, that dash was not fine.
No one backside, go.
Shit, what's screen?
Yeah, wait, did this guy out? Oh, he dashed away. Oh, we didn't get the comm that he dashed. He dashed towards site. I guess we have to look at minimap for that. But I'm not sure. Maybe you just pay attention to the sky ult.
Go. No one backside, go.
Shit, what's screen?
Oh, nice. Good kill. I like the jump. What you could do... Ooh, I'm not in the game. What you could do... Fuck, where am I? You could throw a smoke as well if you want to get through. Like, anytime you're pushing a smoke like this, and you don't have dash, it's good to, like, throw your smoke on the floor so you can, like, get past the angle and kind of change up the angle a little bit. So, like, smoking in front of you here, I think would have been nice. But, good kill.
One flash.
One elbow.
Oh, your Skies is fucking great comms, dude. It's better to go with the smoke, because you have more space. Because like if you don't throw the smoke, it's an easier kill for the enemy Jett can kill you, and then they can transition and kill your Sky. But the more space you make, the harder it is for him to trade your teammate. That's the idea. you should 100% go either way because your team is there. It's about the mini detail of your smoke, so you increase the success rate. Does that make sense? Look at this gun around here. Walk mid. Jeff peek everything. We're holding art, which I kind of don't like. Like I like that you're aware of it, but like your job here is to go door, right? Because like the way that attack half normally works is you play in packs, so it's either 1-3-1 or 1-4, or I guess you're just 5-man. So if you're in the pack of 3, 4, or 5, you need to be with the pack, right? So here your pack is going door, which means this guy is holding your art. So you should be looking for fights mid door right now. So he flashes for who? Not for you, because you're back here watching these two. And he's swinging with his own flash. Doesn't that just suck? If I'm Sky, I'd be mad. And then after we get the kill, we go back to him. And we don't use our smokes. Maybe you smoke this off. Maybe you smoke this off. Because like what? They're both blind. You could have assisted them. But you swing to help. But like, did we even hear the flash? Are you aware of it? Think of the Phoenix flash? No, because he did it from deep.
2B.
Yeah, part of the problem is just like we were too late on the chain there. And the second part is like our harbor's AFK, so we don't have the smoke. Like we're taking Link without the smoke, so we could have been the pseudo smoke there, but let's look at one more round and then we'll look at defense.
Can take spike, guys. Someone take spike.
Well, Skydog, nice.
One probably ever.
He updrafted on the box. We can call that maybe.
Respect.
You could also smoke this off so you can keep scaling. Smoke here, and then you can keep walking up.
Hold your body if you ult.
You kind of know what the problem is. Is like you just don't move. Like at least in this round, like we're not scaling.
One probably ever.
Yeah, you called one elbow. I don't even know what elbow is. Elbow art, but whatever. You don't call the updraft is what I meant. But like here we're just posted on this angle permanently. Like we're not scaling the take back sight. We're not scaling the push through the art smoke, which you don't have to push through the art smoke here. But like we're kind of just posted.
Respect, you wanna ult? Hold your body if you ult.
Yeah, and I mean at this point like ulting is a little too late, but he's not even thinking about the arena because the arena is backside. You would take backside space with this wall. So that's not a good answer either. Like look, your Sky made the play to go forward.
One screens.
And because look, because you didn't actually contain the smoke, they fled through the back. This is the main reason why you need to take the space to stop the flood. But because we didn't take any space, they're now flooding. There's a Gecko flash, there's Omen swings through. Now we're about to lose the site. That's because we didn't take any space. You hit a nice shot, but look, now the planer's dead. The Gecko and Omen are still alive. Like this round is losable.
Side, left side.
It's some really nice shots though.
I'm one.
Wait, Lutz, can you link your tracker?
Don't pick.
Body. Nice, good job.
You play a Jett that's like very. If you ever watch like Aspas or Tens, like you kind of play a Jett like they do, because like Aspas and Tens plays like a very like passive baity Jett that don't really overcommit. But the problem is like we don't know when to commit. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, we have high KD on our Jett. This act we're not winning as much. Yeah, so we had one good act with the Jett. Oh wow, we're a Jett main? Let's be honest, that's not good. If we're a Jett main, but this is how our Jett is showing in the game. It's like not great. I think the more passive players chill after they have map control, we gotta be explosive AF before that. The more passive plays chill after they have map control, but gotta be more explosive. Before. Yeah, you gotta be explosive to take the map control. Yeah, cause like we didn't take the backside space there. Like the example I'll show you guys is the tens and Aspas stuff, which I don't have the clips ready, so I'll just kind of do the Valiplant mirror creation. Okay, so I looked at tens on Haven Jett and I looked at Aspas on Haven Jett, and something that Aspas and tens both did are they're just chilling like front B until all of the pieces lined up for them to go. Like the smokes were down, the util was there, and then they went, right? Like they didn't force the entry before the util was there. But like they are very passive until that happened. But what we're doing is we're kind of hovering here, even though the util is already there. Like we need to know what the conditions are for us to go in, to go aggressive. And tens and Aspas are patient enough, and they don't overforce things and overcommit on things when the util isn't there, but they do go when it is there. And the problem that we're seeing in our gameplay, at least this round in particular, is we don't go when we should be going. Yeah, you need to be more aggressive with util. That's the whole point of util, right? Like the whole point of util is to make space. It's to set you up so you can take space. But yeah, they're definitely going quick with Sky util for sure. And our Sky is really good this game. Like he's coming as dog, he's coming as flash. He's like being very vocal. We're just not taking advantage of that at all. I mean, part of it probably is a comfort thing too. Like I asked you earlier if you knew how to play Jett on Pearl, and you're like, no. So look at the governor video, and play off of that. Like we didn't do this. We haven't done this A entry once. Our B entry, we haven't done this one. We haven't done the Heaven one. Like we actually haven't seen like any proper entry routing at all, and that's probably the bigger reason. Like I don't think it's the overall like abstract concept is like we need to go when your teammates use util, right? But the other part of this is like maybe you aren't going because you just don't know how to entry. Let's take a look at defense. Defense should be better. I would expect defense to be better. Defense a little bit more straightforward. So we're playing mid door, which is fine because you have chamber B. Don't like to activate dash here. Do we hear noise? This is a pet peeve of mine when you activate dash when you don't hear anything. Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, I don't love that.
I can get info from mid. Wait.
It's good that you are pushing up mid with your dash though, to clear that. But yeah, now we just have no dash. I always try to advise my Jett players to activate dash when you hear noise and then just greet it otherwise. Really nice shots for the chamber.
Push mid.
You should be fighting with him. You see this guy shooting for like 30 minutes.
Wait, so can you
Look,
stay?
you know the angle he's on, right? Look, he's posted here. So you should be actively looking to get into a position to fight off of him. But you're just posted here. And you know this guy's taking the deep angle. Maybe you're playing timid because you don't have dash. Yeah, I mean, you just fight with your chamber there, not after, right? Going for the trade is fine, but like you had more than enough time to fight with the chamber there. Let's see round 2.
Stay back, just don't die. We have guns. They may be forced.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, activated dash for fun again. Okay.
I rotate.
We kill that guy.
Check art.
Go again.
art.
One mid, one was mid.
I don't think he saw you because he has close wall.
I rotate.
Like, look, he's close wall. I don't think he saw you. I think when you go re-swing here, you don't have to go for a pre-fire. If you don't see him, you just walk out.
One mid, one was mid.
Bro, careful art.
Lutz, we could be so good, dude. We could be so good at this game. If you actually understood, like, timings and stuff.
One flash, less main.
You could be so good at this game, dude.
Yeah, I admit though.
Oh, this is good. We heard the footsteps this time, and we activated. Like, this is way better.
I admit though.
We activated Jett dash after you heard them chops. Much better.
140 on Jett, 140 on Jett.
That's really good.
Yeah, they push on me, I might be fucked.
Hey, we calm. Get some assistance. Oh, you can break that with the outlaw? That's kind of insane. Okay, we don't have to panic here. You're
Oh, they're pushing
panicking a
me,
little
they're
bit.
pushing me, I'm
You
on
are
the side.
panicking, bro. Look, look, look. After you break this gecko hole, you are good, bro. You are good. You just chill here. You play your angle. You don't have to overswing. You have 2 teammates helping you. You want to fight with your teammate, cool. But like we kind of like overplayed our position a little bit. You can just play your corner, get some more shots off, try to get another kill.
Oh, fall.
But yeah, we played a little bit too wide. If you really wanted to get out, bro, after you break the gecko, just throw smokes and peace out. You know? Throw some smokes. But yeah, we kind of got scared. The other thing too, which if I'm in a custom, yeah. So I'm just gonna recreate this on split. What you're doing with the outlaw is like every time you hear them, you know they're there, you're peeking into them, right? So on that Jett fight, what did you do? You activated dash and you swung into them. On this fight here, when they're pushing you, what's a good here? Maybe if I'm in this corner, say they're pushing me here, you're like actively peeking into them instead of like playing your angle and shooting and tucking, right? Now personally, I do not mind you peeking and going for shots, but it is good to know that specifically with scoped weapons, you don't want to be moving too much because you're kind of slower than normal. So if I'm in a similar position like this and they're coming out of mail, maybe I would like go for a tight peek, really tight peek, go for a shot and try to tuck. You need to make sure you don't overswing. Now if you have a rifle, it's different because you can just go for jiggle pre-fire. It's like if I'm in here and they're pushing me, jiggle pre-fire, jiggle pre-fire. Like you can really play with your space that you have with the rifle. But with the scoped weapons, a little bit harder. But that's just a tendency that we just saw this round is you heard them come up, you activated dash, you swung and you went back. And then this round they're pushing you and you went for another swing. And it's not that swinging itself is bad, it's just that it's less good when you have a scoped weapon. But also we're doing it a little bit too wide. Like you want to make sure that you can go for really tight peaks. So here, if you want to re-swing, do a much tighter peak. Much tighter peak. You also maybe, now that I'm looking at it again, you might have been thinking that your teammates had the line and then they took a shot and you weren't expecting them to be so wide. But it's kind of hard for your teammates to keep them contained there. So I should have time to do one more click. Oh fuck, I skipped 10 seconds. What happened here? I mean, we got gecko blinded, but we go for a mid-contact fight.
I hear mid.
Oh yeah, wow, we didn't even make an attempt. We didn't make an attempt at all to shoot the blind. We even heard it for like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's not good. If you play art, just know that this is very common for initiators to throw util to. Fade haunts, KO knife, silver dart, gecko blind.
Mid.
So when you hear the util like that, you just gotta turn and shoot it. But you did activate dash, which is good, but you just didn't do any smokes either. That should be like, put it this way. After 216 hours and most played agent is Jett, I would have assumed that you would have used util when you get blinded. Like there's no dash, there's no flash. But yeah, is what it is. That should be normally like Jett instinct.
A lot of steps.
What happened this round? Hold on. No, he heard the Jett dash before the flash. He heard the Jett dash before the flash. We can go back.
A main, one more.
I hear mid.
Mid something.
Mid. I
Yeah,
hear
there was a
mid.
Jett dash. Not only did we hear the Jett dash and the flash.
Oh fuck, they have banned a lot.
Yeah, we saw this before. Yeah, I was just showing on delay that he heard the dash.
A lot of steps. A lot of steps.
Wait. You said A steps, a lot of A steps. Why'd you activate dash and walk out mid? Clear the lurker?
A lot of steps.
Did you see what you're doing here? You're the A rotator. Right, look at the minimap, okay? Player 1, player 2, player 3, 4, 5. You are this player's assistant. Right? You are supposed to help this ISO. If you're going to clear this lurker, this guy's completely isolated and you're basically saying, I'm okay with playing retake. You have to recognize that. Like the first player that's closest to him is now your ISO. Or sorry, the harbor. Like your harbor is looking to help him. Like he's just dead. He's got no help. You have to help him there. You called it so early. And we just wasted our dash again.
One's still main.
I have wait, jump.
Spike planted.
In like 3 to 4 players on A side? Yeah, exactly. He has to help his
What
ISO
the
there.
fuck?
Go for a fight, use some smokes, break some util.
Enemy kill.
Something.
Oh my bad.
Last spike.
We do win the retake somehow though. What the hell?
Last
Right and left side. Left left. Auntie.
No, we lost the retake. So I'll show you a stat. Yeah, we can actually go to Pearl on this one. I haven't looked at Pearl yet. When the enemy team gets bomb plant down, what is their win rate? It's gonna be pretty fucking high. So we're in Immortal. So if they get the bomb plant on A default, 68% chance to win the round for attackers, 72.84% chance if they plant for art. They go to B and they plant, it's really fucking high in Immortal. Right? So basically what you're saying here, and this is not actually what you're saying, but like the way it plays out is you're okay with playing the round with the enemy team having 68% chance to win the round when you go back and look to fight art to clear the lurker. That's basically what you're saying, even though you're not aware of it, right? Now, I know I'm exaggerating this point. There's a lot more factors that go into this, but if you're the player that can flood onto your site to help your teammate, you should be playing with your teammate. Like, it's just like Valorant 101 defense, your teammate's on site and they're alive and you can help them, you go and help them. You should try to help your teammate. And then after, you try to help them and then you dash back and that's it, then of course you can go and clear the lurker. Like ideally what would have happened here is you call, oh, lot A. Okay, let's go here. And then they're coming out, you activate dash, you swing through, you kill one, hopefully. And then you dash back and then you throw a smoke to cover your back. And then you can walk and go and clear your lurker. That probably would have been the best play here. Or, I guess if you're playing super committed, which I probably wouldn't here, but if your site player is a little bit more committed, like you're playing an Astro or a Killjoy or a Cypher, and you run through and you kill one, you could actually dash towards site like this, or you dash back and do double smokes, something to get towards site, and then you can try to reposition onto site with your teammate to play fully for the site hold. If you have like a more proper site anchor, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if your teammate picks up art there. Like it's okay to leave gaps in ranked. You can leave an art gap. It's fine as long as you're aware of it, right? Like it's fine. Completely fine to leave an art gap. Who cares? As long as you hold down the A site, like that's the more important thing. The art gap would just be one lurker. We just have to be aware of that, So yeah, there's like some fundamental things that we're missing. Let's on attack. Teammates use util, you need to go fast. Explode off of your teammates util to make space, okay? On defense, your teammates on site, you need to hopefully flood in to rotate and help them. Yeah. Help your teammate. And then the other nitpicky thing is don't pop dash for fun, in my opinion. Gotta activate dash after you hear noise. If you are gonna activate dash like immediately, it's for a purpose. Like you're actively taking space. So let's just say, I don't know a good example, but let's just say you really want to take a main space, and you have like the util and you're committing util to it, then you might activate dash or something like that. But even then, I don't really like it. But that makes a little bit more sense than activating dash to just hold an angle passively. So that's the other nitpicky point. Let's go ahead and do another raffle. Exclamation mark raffle. Here's the Vod requirements in the chat, and we get some music going. Boom. Boom, boom. Thank you for the Vod. Thanks for submitting. The mechs are there. That is true. That's why we're immortal. The mechs are there. The mechs are there. What's up, Taylor and Tara? You excited for tomorrow? Good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Andale, let's go. Mod buff. Sub buff plus mod buff. Boom, 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 boom.
No harm in that.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look. Send it 2? Or what? Send it 3? Send it 2.
Raze, you have a boom bot?
Alright, so what are we doing here? We're going to be long solo? This is fine. What I've been, personally as a Raze player, I've been really liking my initiative. Help me go hookah so I can save my boom bot.
No.
But ideally, you do split and go be long, so. Probably should have cleared that, right? Am I tripping?
Cypher kill.
Oh, yeah, you probably should clear that. I guess we're just double checking, but I'm pretty sure you probably can clear that. So you have better pacing on the exec.
Yeah, we don't have to go.
Make sure you call your haunt, by the way. You kind of yeeted it before you said anything.
We don't have to go.
What do you mean you don't have to go? You have the site!
Just TP, yeah.
I guess our ciphers looked up.
Side.
I mean, we had sight. Ooh, this plant's not good. Plant, when you TP showers, just take the extra second to cross here to plant. It's almost always better. This triple plant's fucking ass, dude.
5 seconds smoke.
Why do we swing?
5 seconds
Is he
smoke.
spamming us? It's a bad fight.
5 seconds smoke.
You want to fight when your teammate's actively fighting him or when he's out in the open? Like, notice how he shot and then he took a step back. He baited you. He baited you, bro. He baited you so hard. He baited you so hard. He shot a few bullets. He, like, jiggled your teammate and then he, like, he did the thing where, like, he baited the aggro and came back. Yeah, that's a really bad fight for us to take there. Nah, it's not even about whether or not you should win the fight or not. It's just a bad fight to take, like, objectively, right? He knows you're there because you planted. You know he's there, but he has the isolated fight on you. You want to make him work for this kill. This is what I mean by picking your fights. The best players pick their fights really good. But yeah, personally, I like the plant front tank even if I TP showers.
Cypher cam up top.
I get the orb.
Oh fucking hell. That is not real.
Yeah, no orb.
I think go outside. Yeah,
Don't like that. Might as well have gone the orb, I think.
Late.
Probably take elbow.
Should be low.
No. Don't take elbow. We fight spawn. Oh, this is not good on Delaire. This is not good. CC? You see? Okay, he killed him. But I would have expected so much better from us on Delaire. Yeah, nice shots though. Okay, let's break this down a little bit. Yeah. Why is the plan bad? I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's just like finding the triple plan is a little bit harder sometimes. And I don't know. Most people play triple kind of poorly, but you did a front triple, so like
I'm flash this.
better. It's like I'm more okay with the front triple plant, but your teammates just know how to play the tank one a little bit better. And you can cross the U-hole after you plant when you plant tank. Whereas if you plant triple, you're kind of stuck bench. So you have better repositional capabilities.
Oh fuck.
Peace out, let's. Last VOD, probably. So get the orb, round 2, always farm your orb.
Yeah, what side?
And then here, you're planting front sight, which is the best plant you can do here, right? 3v3, you know there's one late A. You have 3 sight. You have all the sight space. You might as well, you don't know if they could flank because you don't have trips. You just take the elbow space here. Prowler, all your Raze, let's take elbow. You do have Prowler. It's really easy here. You just take elbow, it's free. It's so free. It's so free. Prowler elbow, you take elbow. You win the round. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. It's really important for your initiators to be heads up about taking elbow space. Because if it's not you, then who else?
Okay. Don't take it down.
Oh, two.
Nice. So he plants. Now we take elbow. Now we take elbow. Now we take elbow. After the smoke fades, we take elbow. After the smoke fades, we take elbow. After the smoke fades, we take elbow.
I'm going long.
Prowler?
I'm going long.
Yeah, we take elbow. Yeah, now you hold the off angle. This is fine. You can go on this left off angle.
Under close.
Oh, don't peek. Oh, actually, it's fine. One flank, one hookah. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that post plan a lot better. We actually took elbow.
Okay. We don't walk up with the sheriff. I'm flashing for you.
Get the orb. Get the
Good point,
orb.
aiming.
We never get the orb.
I'm happy to make this.
Oh, fuck. There's no smoke.
I cannot find that.
Ah.
One more.
Crouch peek. We're doing our crouch peek a little bit off, but I'll touch on that in a second.
No, there's like 3 of them at flank, guys.
Nice. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. My game open? Okay. You want your head to dip as you're going into the peak. So let's say I'm peeking this angle here. I'm going to crouch like this. Like you're dipping into the angle. But what it looks like when we're doing the crouch peek is a little bit off.
Oh, I cannot find that trick. One more.
It's like you're peeking it and then you're crouching. Like you're crouching and then peeking almost. You need to like crouch into the peak. You see? It's a little bit late, yeah.
I'm planning.
Yo, there's like 3
of them at flank, guys.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, this round's good. Elbow control, elbow control, elbow control. Fade's one of the best initiators to do it because she typically still has a prowler for it after the site take. If I'm being nitpicky too, by the way, I would like for us to change our util a little bit. This is personal preference. I don't know if it's actually better or not. I think you haunt here. You clear cubby and tube and a little bit of backside, and then you seize the spawn flood or you seize backside. Instead of haunting on top of the tube and it doesn't clear inside tube, and then seizing here. I like this a little bit better. Either seize spawn or seize backside. Personal preference.
Bring them down.
And now we have ult. So when you have ult, just ult, then prowler, then haunt. You don't hold on to your ult.
I'm ulting backside just for info.
Good kill. That was a good peek. I like that you recognize your Cypher going out and you had good crosshair placement. But yeah, just use your ult here. You can stay probably for long if you want, yeah. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah, we take... So, notice how there's so many players here. Your ult could have helped with all of this. I don't know why we're holding onto our ult in the first place. The play to go into this elbow smoke is pretty good. But yeah, the round's kind of over just because they stacked it and we didn't ult. So, I would have ulted.
That trip is just not real.
I kind of want to see one A round, but looks like we just keep going B. We ult here. Oh, TP back. Yeah, so here in this situation, you just make sure you use your prowler. Wait, watch this go back. Wait, what am I watching? The clutch? I don't care about the clutch.
Backside.
Spike down B.
We lost the round for our team because we didn't ult. You think I care about this clutch?
That makes 3.
Is it sexy? Each tip for the fatal when you're clutching, you try to ult both of them so they can't hear you, and then you can just sprint everywhere. You don't have to be quiet. Like, you know they're both sight right now, you just ult both of them, and you just start sprinting.
One enemy
Oh, nice flick.
4 down.
You have haunt here. Yeah, we should have haunted. All good though. Let's see this round.
No flashes.
So what do? We do like a little B fake or something? Then we TP back. He gets the kill. This guy's close. Probably prowler this guy. As soon as he gets that kill, you should just prowler. Should have just prowlered.
You come back, I think.
Honestly, we actually aren't using enough util onto there. Interestingly enough. What's up, kid? Flying here for Vod Reviews? Well, you're late. It's gonna be over in 2 minutes. Really? Yeah, I actually just don't think you're using enough util. And we dry peek the judge again? Oh no. It's not good.
Low key though, we only dive to Jett.
We've had ult for like 3 rounds, by the way.
Yeah, with the
DFS or DFS? I'm not sure what that is.
I think that's the alert. That's right.
Yeah, this round's over. Just lost the default.
Bring them down.
Hopefully we ult here.
There.
Cover going out.
There we go. I think we're just a little too like, we like hesitate our util a little bit. So we ult and then we probably is good. You probably do want to combo with the C's here, but I see why you would ult and then run out. It's like kind of fine too. I feel like we just, maybe you put like a too much emphasis, like too much value on your util. You're playing Fade, bro. Just util dump and just go. You know?
Bring them down. I'll find you. Bring them down.
This is good. Just use everything.
My double train.
Pick elbow. Good C's. You should pick elbow. Oh fuck. I didn't even realize that hookah TV'd on us. Yeah, this round's tough. You have to go nuclear here. Yeah, it's kind of impossible on your teammate's left side. So if we're just going to be on repeat, I would say try to use the util that I said. Haunt, cubby, sees back sight. So the haunt clears this and sees hits back sight. Could be a little bit better with the side take. And then make sure you use your ult. Let's look at defense.
Planning now.
Wrong on me. With us. I'm gonna keep.
Let's look at defense. So what do we do here? We haunt and TP.
I'll find you.
You're good.
Wait, ow.
Yeah, probably TP's fine.
Bring them down.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be aware to the left. Yeah, we gotta be aware of the left. If they're going heavy up short like that, which we don't actually know, but they broke the trip, I'm gonna be more aware of this left guy first and the right side guy, because the way that Shower's TP has changed is like, you're like the wall and TP line up, so you actually can't die from the shower guy when you TP now. So this is the threat. Does that make sense? If you always clear left first when you get out of the TP compared to right, because you actually can't die from shower guy with the way the geometry works. So yeah, that's an error. That's an error.
Their teeth. I'll find you.
Just dig, swing him. Nice.
Round 2. Yeah, let's go gun round. Playing a lot of B, by the way. When I played against Cavern, he was playing A against us. He's playing for the A short rush, because you can seize the rush, you can haunt, and then if they go B, you could prowler or seize TP or haunt TP, and then you can B flood with your haunt here, your seize here. So when I played against Cavern, he was playing towards A. And when I watched Fake Bananas VOD,
Where are you?
and he was playing Sky, he actually didn't go for B long info that much. He went for B long info 2 rounds the entire game. One was round 2, and then one was actually not B long info. They just rushed it with the Sky flashes. So I think the B long info meta is kind of gone. You don't really see that too much anymore. People play more top B site, play passive, or they play for the A rush.
Shoot the dog for me.
Or they play hookah.
Cypher, why don't you go TP here?
There.
But yeah, it's hard to play the B long player, because you kind of just throw a bunch of info or util for info, but it's hard to actually set yourself up for fights. So it's not actually that popular anymore to play B long info. Play more for hookah now, and then you kind of play for the long flood. Okay. Play more success off of that.
Bring them down.
There's still a couple long. Do you want to resmoke it?
Nice.
Kind of like that. You see, it's a little bit easier nowadays to just fight them when they come out long, and then you hold for hookah control instead of like playing for garden. You can play for garden though if you have like Viper. Viper's really good.
There.
So the way that I like to play for B-Long now is I just play on top of this box or up here, then I'll play for the actual gunfight. And then you have a player playing hookah. A lot of people still play for B-Long, but they never dedicate util for it. Yeah, you just jiggle it, or you just play in garden and you just like gunfight it. But you don't really use your haunt early like that. You normally kind of just wait a little bit. I was gonna flash me in a hookah and then die. Yeah, our Cypher should be B as well. Like our B setup is actually weak.
Where are you?
Hitting like an ore farm or something, was that bad? Kind of, because there's no mid lane on this map. So you kind of like run the risk of I guess just getting snuck up on a little bit. Like if they walk up hookah. And then you also kind of don't want to be playing like for the rush. So like let's say like you early haunt B every single round and they break it and then they just rush and you don't have haunt for the hit, you're kind of forced to give elbow. So your B hold is bad. And as we both know, hold like B retake is really hard. So you have to be a little bit more greedy with your util on B site now.
Maybe.
Doubling up was the right call here. You should prowler.
Dude.
I do like that we are gun out though. Like there's like a good and a bad to this. I do think you could have like weaved your prowler here after this just to make it a little bit easier for yourself, but I do like that you're like in fight mode.
Dude.
What I don't actually like is like how wide we swung on the Sky here, but you do get the kill.
Dude.
Dogging.
Yeah, the prowler here is really good.
Yeah, I think the rest are long. Except maybe Cypher.
We're a little bit wide here. That's okay.
Low. Low is it?
I'm rotating.
Oh yeah, this way.
Yeah. Playing to hold the bomb a little bit too aggressively. And also like your Raze should hold your left while you hold the right. You also knew that they shot your B long haunt. So
Oh yeah,
I think we're kind of overcommitted on the spot there, but
Dashing up.
I'd say the main thing for you to experiment with on defense on the lair is try to play less B long info, play more top sight or like the crack angle here for gun duels, and then play for the B long like flood, and then repositioning the hookah was a good play. And then just playing more A and trying to stop the A rush. But obviously our Cypher was A this game. So Cavern was playing, I believe he was pocket or U-Haul, I forget. But what happened was when we rushed A, he seized, that got us delayed, and then the smoke went up, and then we tried to go through the smoke, and then he threw a haunt above us, and we just got shit on.
Good luck. Thank you.
But yeah, I'd recommend you actually look at a coward Vod, because I actually haven't looked at one yet. I just played against them and we got shit on. So this haunt's gonna be bad here because you can't actually play spam. Your player's in U-Haul here, so you should be using your ult and then your prowler to retake U-Haul before you go for the haunt here. If you did have U-Haul space, like let's say he actually won the fight here, then going for the haunt makes sense because they can spam through. Makes sense?
Find you.
Nice.
So we get double scan, but there's no kills off of it because we don't actually have U-Haul control. So ult prowler first, take U-Haul, and then haunt.
130 on clove. Towers.
Default.
Bring them down.
Yeah, the order of all the util is backwards here.
130 on clove. Over heal.
Spike
Yeah, swing this guy.
down. Take hold.
Wait for flank.
Don't let him get seized, or the plant.
No, they're good.
Swing,
point
swing,
up.
swing, swing. Swing, swing,
One
swing.
enemy remaining.
Towers.
Last player standing.
Ooh, these flicks. Yeah, bomb?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
but your Raze is fighting. You're down, like, your cage's off. You have to fight with your Raze. Look, 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 look. I know your bomb is here, but your Raze is fighting aggressively.
No, they're
You have to get in the cage and fight with him. He naded. You have to read the body language of
one
your
shot.
Raze. Like, he's going forward here. He's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting, he's fighting. You're AFK.
Enemy remaining.
Towers.
Last player standing.
But what is this micro flick? Is our sense too high?
Last player standing.
It's a crazy micro flick.
Player standing.
Now, going wide on the Reyna was good. We just, like, hella over adjusted.
One enemy remaining.
Towers.
Last player standing.
If he has blind, though, you don't want to go wide on the guy that has cover. Like, if he has blind, then he just wins, but yeah. There's like a... I mean, the main thing this round, though, is we need to identify what space we want to take on the retake, right? So here, it's probably to hold U-Haul here. Like, that's the win con here. So you ult, you retake U-Haul with your Cypher, then you use Haunt Seize after that. But this Haunt here, it literally got 0 value.
Find you.
nice. Default.
No value. Right? So, retake U-Haul first, ult, Prowler, fight with your Cypher, take U-Haul, and use your Haunt after that. Alright, that is that. Wouldn't ult make them TP instantly? Well, that would be good, because this guy's in a really good spot. You can make that argument for any bombs, like bind in general. If I use ult, aren't they just going to TP? I'm like, yeah, kind of. But like, yeah, no. It's like a yes and no, you know? It's like if they do TP after you ult, then like it sucks, kind of, but like not really. I mean, Raze in a good spot, but then I need a Prowler Haunt. Yeah, like that's like, you're making the assumption that they will always 100% TP when you ult. Like, I don't think they would ult. Or I don't think they would TP if you ult here. They feel pretty committed. They got the first kill. The plant's already going down.
Nice. Default.
Well, no, the plant wasn't going down. They got the first kill, though. They have bench control. They have shower control.
Judge.
TLDR for today. Well, defense, try to mix it up to play a little bit of A-hold. And then util specifically. Ult Prowler. We're not ult Prowling at all. Like, our ult is being heavily underutilized. Is there anything else? It's like a lot of minor details. I'll be honest. There's like a lot of decision making stuff that like it's like really micro stuff, which is kind of hard to TLDR. But yeah, if I'm trying to simplify it as much as possible, I would say simplify your util dump, fight with teammate. That's really it, right? You just pick a teammate, fight with them, and util dump them, you win. And that's a combo with Fade. Like, think about it. If you're taking U-Haul, Cypher's here, and you Prowler for this guy, you just immediately win the U-Haul take. Immediately win the U-Haul take. Like, that's Fade 101, right? You just want to find a teammate and Prowler for them, and then triple peek. Triple peek with the Prowler. That's the main thing you want to be thinking about. Like, find a teammate, use util for them, and then you just win the trade. At least that's the most ideal situation, I think. Look better than last week? Yeah, it looks better than last week. Looks better than last week. All right. All of my teammates. Always a good rule of thumb, right? All of my teammates. All right, let's get some ranked games going. I'm gonna restart the stream, 15-second delay, and then we will try to get some wins today. Let's see, we are 3:45 hours. Let me update the title.